Unit 3. Times. Activity 1.
3:05. 7:20. 1:45. 6:10. 7:30. 2:25. 4:20. 3 o'clock. 11:05. 10:10. 10:10. 7:15.
Activity 3. Listen to people asking when the flights below arrive. Write down the arrival times using the 24-hour clock.
Could you tell me when flight TW218 arrives, please?
Yes, it gets in at 7:45.
7:45, thanks.
Has flight BA13 arrived yet?
No, it arrives at 15:20.
Is flight AF409 coming in on time?
Yes, it's due in at 20:30.
20:30.
I'd like to know when flight LH68 gets in, please.
Let me check. Yes, it should arrive at 16:40.
What time does flight A115 arrive?
Let me see. Yes, it will be here at 13:45. Can you tell me what time flight AF35 gets here?
Flight AF35, that should get here at 11:15.
Activity 4. Listen to people telephoning an office to speak to the people below. Write down the time when each person will return. It's now 10 a.m. If the operator says he'll be back in an hour, write 11.
Could I speak to Mr. Day, please?
I'm sorry, he's not in right now. He'll be back in an hour.
Thanks. I'll call later.
Is Miss Lewis there, please? Well, she's just gone out. She'll be back in 15 minutes. Oh, I see.
Yes, I'd like to speak to Mr. Grant, please.
I'm afraid he's out of the office at the moment. He won't be back for an hour.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll call back then. Could I speak to Mrs. Ginatti, please?
I'm sorry, she's not here just now.
When will she be back, please?
In an hour and a half.
Mr. Frank, please.
Mr. Frank's not here at the moment, but he'll be back in 3/4 of an hour.
I see. Thank you.
Is Miss Taylor there, please?
No, I'm sorry, she isn't. She'll be back in about 40 minutes.
Thanks.
Activity 5. Listen to people calling the international telephone operator to ask about the time in the countries below. The caller's time is shown. Listen and write down the time in the country they ask about. For example, if the caller's time is 2 p.m. and the time in Bolivia is 4 hours behind, the time there is 10 a.m. 1.
I'd like to know what time it is in Bolivia, please.
Bolivia. They're 4 hours behind us, so the time there is...
2.
Could you tell me the time right now in Haiti, please?
Haiti? Let me check. Yes, they're 5 hours behind us, so their time is...
3.
Yes, I want to call Finland. What time is it there now, please?
Well, they're 2 hours ahead, so the time there is...
4.
What time is it in Argentina now, please?
Argentina's 3 hours behind us, so the time there is...
5. Do you know what time it is right now in Burma, please?
Burma? Well, let me see. Oh, they're 6.5 hours ahead of us, so their time is...
6.
Could you tell me what time it is in Taiwan now, please?
They're exactly 8 hours ahead of us, so it'll be...
7.
What time is it in Fiji now, please?
Fiji. Let me see. Oh, they're 12 hours ahead of us. That means...
8.
Could you tell me the time in Germany, please?
Well, Germany's 1 hour ahead of here, so the time there is...
Unit 3. Dates. Activity 1.
1879, 1952, 1539, 1800, 1978, 1760, 1913, 1817, 1901, 1970, 1929, 1899, 1908, 1066.
Activity 2. When did these famous writers live? Listen and write down when they were born and when they died. 1.
When did Charles Dickens live?
Dickens? Well, he was born in 1812 and he died in 1870.
2. Do you know when D.H. Lawrence was born?
Yes. He was born in 1885.
And when did he die?
He died in 1930.
3.
Do you know when Jane Austen was born?
Yes, she lived from 1775 to 1817.
1775 to 1817.
That's right.
4.
Is Ernest Hemingway still alive?
No, he died in 1961.
Oh. When was he born?
He was born in 1899.
5.
Do you know when Emily Dickinson lived?
Yes, she was born in 1830 and she died in 1886.
6.
When was Oscar Wilde born?
Oscar Wilde. Oh, in 1854.
And when did he die?
In 1900.
Activity 3.
The 7th of June, 1948. The 8th of February, 1985. The 23rd of March, 1980. The 2nd of January, 1984. The 14th of November, 1987. The 24th of December, 1962. The 4th of September, 1972. The 3rd of October, 1921. The 8th of July, 1956. The 29th of February, 1980.
Activity 4. Listen to these people saying when they were born. Write down the dates. For example, if you hear, I was born on the 28th of July, 1953, write 28/7/53. 1.
Could you give me the date of your birth?
Oh, yes. I was born on the 6th of June, 1939.
2.
When were you born, please?
I was born in 1965 on July the 6th.
3.
I need to know your date of birth, please.
It's April the 21st, 1956.
4.
What was the date of your birth, please?
1929, February the 16th. 5.
When were you born?
I was born in 1944, January the 2nd, 1944.
6.
Could I have your date of birth, please?
November the 15th, 1971.
Activity 5. When did these visitors arrive in Britain and when will they leave? Listen and circle the day each person arrived and the day they're leaving. 1.
So how long have you been in Britain?
Well, we arrived on the 4th and we're staying until the 20th.
2.
Have you been here long?
Just 5 days. We arrived on the 10th.
And how long will you be here?
Until the 22nd.
3.
Have you been here long?
Not long. We arrived on the 5th
Will you be staying long?
until the 19th. 4.
So, when did you get here?
Last week, on the 10th.
And how long will you be here altogether?
We are staying for 10 days.
5.
Have you just arrived?
No, we arrived on the 6th.
I see. And how long will you be staying here?
We leave on the 25th.
6. Are you planning to stay here long?
Until the 20th.
I see. And when did you get here?
We got here on the 1st of the month.
Activity 6. How long have these people been in Britain? Listen and write the number of weeks, months or years they have been here. 1.
How long have you been here?
Let's see. I've been here for about 6.5 weeks now.
2.
Have you been living in Britain long?
Yes, I came here 16 years ago.
3.
Have you lived here long?
For about 3.5 months now. 4.
And you've been here for about 3 months?
No, I've been here for 9 months now.
5.
So when did you first come to the UK?
Oh, let me see now. It was about 26 years ago.
6. Did you arrive in the UK recently?
Yes, I've only been here 4.5 weeks.
7.
How long have you been living in England?
This is my 5th year now.
8.
Have you been living here for very long?
No, only 5 weeks.